Most martial arts schools never grow past 50, maybe 60 students, which is terrible, really. Okay. So if you're serious about wanting to grow your school, you need to make sure that you're not treating it like a hobby. You need to make sure you're treating it like a business. So your passion will only get you so far. So again, you're likely now a very high grade in your art, whether that's karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, karate, whatever it is. Okay. I'm assuming, I know we should never assume, that you're a highly graded instructor and you're very good at teaching and you're, technically proficient and so on. But the thing is, and I'll link it across to karate now. So for instance, now, if you like this there, but instead of it being like that, then again, those things are going to make a difference for a competition style student. Definitely. Same with various levels of fitness, various technical abilities, various stances and so on like that. However, if you're wanting to grow martial arts school past that 50, 60 students, you need to make sure you level up. It's as simple as that. Okay, there's only so much that you can, there's only so far you can go by you teaching every single lesson and thinking to yourself, as long as I turn up on time, deliver an excellent lesson and leave on time and so on, the school will grow. It might marginally grow. Okay, but if you're really looking to, gain an extra 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 members, it is easily done if you know the strategies and so on. So we need to make sure that we're continually working on marketing. Definitely, it's not a one-off event, it's a system. We need to make sure that we're working on retention strategies as well. Now, this video isn't A to Z of these are all the things that you need to do to build up your martial arts school. If you wanted to, again, have a look at YouTube video, lots of videos on this channel. Invest in a copy of that. I know I mentioned it now on quite a few videos, but it's there for martial arts school owners wanting to grow their martial arts school, how to build a highly profitable school. So if at the moment you're struggling with 30, 40, 50 members, you believe, which I'm sure you do, you're delivering a fantastic teaching experience, you've got the student's best interest in heart, then well done, fantastic. You might be doing 2 lessons a week, maybe 3 lessons a week. But if you're wanting to level up and really turn it into more of a professional school, where you've got more classes a week running, it's starting to or should I say, pay well, then you need to treat it like a business. There needs to be lots of different systems in place. Now, don't be overwhelmed though. So, for instance, when you first started your martial arts journey, the likelihood is that you were a white belt. Then I'll link it across to karate. You might have been on yellow, then orange, then you progress your way through up until brown and black and so on. It's the same with your martial arts school growth, business knowledge. Okay. So don't think that if you read that book, that suddenly then your school is going to be turning into a fantastic 40, 50, 60,000 pound per calendar month school. It'll definitely help. It will definitely help if you implement it. However, it needs to be treated like a journey, like your martial arts journey is, which I'm sure you're still on now, still learning, still improving, still trying to polish your techniques, and still trying to obviously take further steps forward. It's the same mindset with you developing your school there. So, I know I've jumped around a little bit in this video, but like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with martial arts school growth content, and yeah, invest in that book. But one more time, just before we finish off, you've got to understand that passion's only going to get you so far. Referrals are only going to get you so far. A word of mouth, should I say. It's about you developing these systems and understanding that you're building a business, not just running a hobby. Okay, and it occasionally drops into the business side of things. It needs to be treated like a business. You just think to yourself now, if you're teaching, say for instance, 50 students a week, or that's how many you've got on your active count, your members records, whatever it is that you call it, imagine how much more of an impact you'd have on students and families in your area if you were to teach 100, 150, 200, 300 students. Imagine how much more of an impact that would have on your community. Students are going to be learning more about focus, respect, discipline, determination, resilience, grit, perseverance, the ability to, set, work towards and achieve goals. Lots of these transferable life skills that I mentioned on other videos, it's the same there. Okay, so at the moment now, probably only a small handful of people are being positively impacted by your teaching, and it's your responsibility to take it to the next level so that more people can benefit from your tuition, okay, and your program and all the benefits it has. Flip it this way. Again, I know I'm going off here. This was always a good one. My martial arts mentor told me, if we had a time machine and we could go back to be the day we chose to be a black belt, and obviously then we'd take away all the benefits you've had, would you still train to black belt, or would you not train to black belt? So it's a simple one, that isn't it? It said, of course, you'd still carry on training because of the endless benefits that you've received. So that's the mindset we need to have when we're looking to grow our school. More people need to get involved, more students need to enroll, more mums and dads need to enroll, excuse me, because it's doing a fantastic service, or you're providing a fantastic service. One more time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, just hit that little bell, make sure you like the video as well, and just keep up to date. And again, I'm not plugging for the £3 or the £4, whatever I get off Amazon. I'm plugging this because it'll massively help benefit you. How to build a highly profitable martial arts school. 330 pages, I don't know, something like that in there, of tried and tested tips, strategies, operations, and how you can improve. But again, if you have read that, we're only skimming the surface with that. Otherwise, that book would have been 5-6 times thicker than it actually is. Good luck. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're serious about growth, don't sit on the fence, because you're going to be in the same place in 6 months, 12 months. You need to get onto my website, dervishdervish.com, and then apply for mentorship, and we'll take it from there, okay? Good luck, everybody. Take care. All the best.